Yep, this is the part where I died. You want to know exactly where I died? Ah, it wasn't here. I'm so close! It's been 50 years, man! It's been too long. I need to get rid of these two, actually. Alright, good. Almost there. Yeah, that's the one I want next. Should be able to get rid of both of them. So now it's quite do you like the rain? Oh, I love the rain! I love the rain. Rain is one of my favorite things of all time. It's so soothing, and it's like a nice way to just kind of like relax. It's like a nice little white noise that the nature provides you. Very much melancholy state of things. Is melancholy like a fusion between like happiness and sadness? I want to say it is. I think it is. I think that's what melancholy is. That's what I feel like the rain is. Like, it's a nice... Basically, when it rains, it feels like everything kind of slows down a little more. Like, everyone has to slow down a little more and just kind of feel like, hey, you know, like, we gotta pay attention. Because, you know, like, the sky is falling and whatnot. At least here in California it is. It's raining where you are. Oh, nice. I bet you're hearing nice little drip and drops, and especially if it's like only like things like that, you know? Very much. Like, rain always gets me. It always does. One of my favorite things. Just so melancholy, and like a lot of my favorite memories are just like when it rains. Cause like everyone has to like kind of stay inside and just be like, oh, it's raining, so we can't really do this or that. So everyone kind of like relaxes and just like chills out for a bit. Like, people don't feel as fresh when it rains, you know? I think that's what really comes down to. Yachty! What are you doing here? How do you get in here? Oh, come on, why act so surprised? You people were here, surely you knew we should come eventually. We had to come and give you our support. This is a do or die, right? Aren't you even little pleased to see us? Well, I guess a little. So you'll buy something then. Use up all your cash. Go on. We might never meet you again. Exactly. You might as well use all your stud cards too. This might be our last meeting after all. Oh, why is this playing out like it's the end? You idiot! What do you have to go and spell it all out for? Well, what about you? You too. Oh, listen to us spurting out the things. It's not true. Don't worry about it. Don't let it get you down. You just shout when you want to go back. We'll give you a ride back to the entrance, okay? Right, Percy? Yes, of course. Just say the word. Ha 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 ha. Okay. They're weird. I just want to shop. It's fine. How many tents do I have? 10? Okay. Let's try for a 30% discount. Nice! Oh, you're in California too? Oh, nice! What part of California are you from? SoCal. I am in the SoCal area, and that is as far as I will diverge when it comes to that. But yeah, so it's raining where you are? Huh, I wonder why my area is not raining. Then again, if you're in Northern California, it'll rain a lot more than it will in Southern California. That's just fact. That's geography. It's a nice oddity. Give that to Karen, because she needs to be the strongest. Okay, cool. And restore all party. So I'm guessing this is the last bit. I died at the last bit of area. Can you believe that? Okay, so this is actually the full out end. Oh, nice. That's their little thing. Okay, cool. I only been there one time, just so you know. I'm not gonna say the city name for the sake of your privacy and whatnot, Mr. Eric. But I have only been there once, and it was because my dad was actually graduating from the police academy, so that was like really really cool. My dad used to be a police officer and everything. He also used to be a a mall cop. I know a lot of people don't give respect for like mall cop people, but honestly, like you should. I'm not saying to like a wide degree, and like especially if they're being a jerk about it, but like I really doubt my dad was ever a jerk about it. I really doubt that. All I hear from him were like really funny stories, and like how like he would used to like really help out with people and everything, like cover the shift and stuff like that. Like he's really nice, and that's how I always remember him. But yeah. I just remember going all the way up there because it's pretty much the area that Mr. Eric is talking about. They're in Northern California. I'm in Southern California. That's essentially how it goes down. So like going all the way up to where you were, Mr. Eric, like it was ridiculous. Like we rented a van and everything. There was I think my great grandmother was there too, actually, and it was pretty interesting because like I was like probably 6 or 7 at the time, maybe 5 years old even, and it was like a 3-hour drive, and like for the longest time I thought it was like to LA, so I was like, why is like LA so far? But no, it's not. It like because like LA drive for me is like an hour. And not me specifically. I probably wouldn't actually drive to LA in all honesty, but yeah, like seriously. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't understand that mall cops actually do have to go through dangerous things and whatnot. Yeah, there's a reason why there's mall cops, you know. But I assume that Paul Blart, mall cop, did not help with the whole entire thing. Okay, so that's the area I need to go through. Oh, it's like living. It's like a living area. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it should be safe to save there. So I need to get rid of the pink and green doors to get the yellow door to go down. Alright, cool. So that's what we're going to be doing. I really want to get this area down. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, buddy. So I was talking about some Gale Spark. I'll put a shock to your system. Oh, have you ever watched the Static Shock series, like anybody out there? Oh, that was such a good series too. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid. Oh my god, and my friend, one of my best friends, he constantly berated me with the Static Shock theme, because like, you go, gotta BB, gotta BB, gotta BB, gotta BB. Because that's how it started out, the Static Shock theme would start out that way. And then I'd be like, aren't you gonna ever say Static Shock? He's like, no. I'm like, seriously? Let's see if we can get... I'm pretty much only gonna do it when they're like right next to me and see if they do that. I guess just some other enemies you just can, or like it's easier to get it from some enemies. I don't know. I am so confused. Oh, you know what? She does have something that I can look at. What is my favorite superhero? Well, it's not Static Shock, I'll tell you that much. I would have to say, as of right now, that I could think of, would be Flash. I would have to say Flash is my favorite superhero. I don't know him too well. I really don't. I wish I did. Because, like, there's a bunch of, like, writing and whatnot. And, I kind of just, like, consider myself a DC person because, I grew up with those characters more than Marvel. And Marvel characters, I feel, like, how to say... Total in library, album, affiliate. So there's nothing else that I can really do with this, huh? I just total. Oh, nice! I can do a little action. So I can't really, like... Okay. I thought I might be able to do something there too, but no. Alright, so go down here. But, the Flash, I would have to say, is my favorite superhero so far, because, there's one moment in the Justice League, Unlimited or whatever, where basically he just does a really, really cool thing. There's a button, like, what? Yeah, press it. Get out of here. And there we go, we can open that door. So basically the whole entire Justice team is down for the count, and like it looks like the villain's gonna win. A Brainiac Lex Luthor like hybrid. It's like really, really weird. So Lex Luthor just pretty much like says like, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything against me. You're not nearly as good as everybody else. And then he just like starts running, and then like Lex Luthor's just like, oh, you're just gonna run, huh? Well, I guess that suits you. And then like he runs away, and then you see things from Flash's perspective, and he's like going super fast, and like you see like a bunch of like iconic areas that are like around everywhere, and it's like, whoa, like what is he doing? And it's like it turns out he's running around the whole entire world. And the weird thing is too is that according to Einstein's little thing of relativity and whatnot, speed makes it so mass actually becomes far more dense and tight. So basically every time that he runs around the world, he's building up enough speed to like do a really, really huge hit, like a ridiculous amount of energy and whatnot. And he just like keeps wrecking Lex Luthor. Like he goes around and around and around, and like it's just like seconds go by, and he consistently hits him over and over again. It's just ridiculous. And I don't think like the cartoon really shows how powerful a hit that is, because when you're going that much distance, going that far, like in a matter of seconds, that's like essentially like 1 million miles per hour. Not even per hour. Like it's probably like 1 billion miles per hour or some jazz like that. Like something really crazy. Like near speed of light status. Near it. I don't think he actually broke speed of light. Did he? He might have. Because like in the end, like he eventually starts like going away, and then freaking Justice League Unlimited is like no, Flash, you can't go away, and like they just hold on to him before he gets his sword into speed. It's just like one of the stupidest things ever, but I loved it because like what it represented, you know. What's your favorite superhero, Mr. Eric? Iron Man, mainly because I like weapons and tech so much that I even built a robot. Oh, you built a robot? Dude, that's nice. That's kind of cool to see how comics affect people to the point that they'll pursue certain goals and whatnot. To be like people. So like that's really nice to hear that like comics affect you, and there's a good way to like you build a robot, dude. That's awesome. Personally, though, I don't like Iron Man. I really don't. It's just one of a personal preference. Like, he's supposed to act like a jerk and everything like that. And I'm one of the people out there that doesn't like it when, like, people act like jerks and whatnot. I just don't. I get why other people like it. Like, I've had it explained to me a few times why it works, particularly. And, like, I respect Iron Man as a character wholeheartedly. Like, please understand that. I do. I really, really do. I just don't like him personally. Like, he has that personality to where you're not supposed to like him, at least to a certain degree. So, like, yeah, like I'm more in vein of Captain America and whatnot, you know. Like, I like Captain America more, but I understand why people like Iron Man. It's like I've watched Iron Man's movies and everything too, so it's not like I don't like watching him. Like, I'll definitely do that for sure. Spider-Man's another good one though. Like, Spider-Man's a really good character. I just wish that they would have a more, how to say, like, either to the point where, like, he's like, oh, like, alright, let me put it this way. I want to see Donald Glover as Spider-Man, and I don't understand why no one else does. He needs to be Spider-Man, and he needs to do it. It'll look cool. Just trust me. Like, he has such the personality for it, too. Like, Donald Glover is awesome that way. That he just has this personality about him. And it makes me mad that, like, he didn't get the Amazing Spider-Man role, because It would have been a far better role for him. It's like, ugh. You like Iron Man's technology, though? Well, yeah, like, his technology is fine. I had nothing against it. Oh, great. I didn't notice that there were these guys here. Ah, great. Oh, nuts. So, prepare for some nonsense here. Hopefully I can start getting them rid of them rather quickly. Oh, thank goodness, one that got defeated. Get rid of that one, too. We do not need another mess on our hands where they just keep coming and attacking. Trust me on that. Oh, were they different? Yeah, they're doing Thorn. Not nearly as bad. But yeah, Iron Man's definitely a good hero, at least. Like, he's written well. And he hooked up with She-Hulk, so I gotta give him respect for that. Because, like, I want to hook up with She-Hulk. Oh my god. You know what? She-Hulk is also another one of my favorites. And another one that, like, I have the comic of, in all honesty, is Miss Marvel. Like, I just thought that was the coolest thing ever, that she's an Islamic girl. Like, that's so awesome. That's like, I've read some of the comics. They're actually pretty well good. I have the first 10 issues that I can read. I made sure to get those because I was like, I'm probably gonna want to read this later. So yeah. Oh, you know, I take it back. I take everything back. My favorite superhero is Squirrel Girl. That's my favorite superhero because she's super overpowered, and I love it. I love it to death. Alright, so I almost have it all. Just need to go. No, not that way. That's this way. Have I ever played Fallout? No, I have not, Mr. Eric. It's one of the few series out there that I'm not interested in. I don't want to be harsh about it. Like, I'm so much, like, not into the series that I honestly thought Fallout 3 was the first Fallout. That's how bad it was. How bad it was. Not to say, though, that I don't actually have any Fallout games, but I actually do. I got some on GOG.com when they're free, because I was like, hey, it's a free game. You never know. Like, opinions change and whatnot. I used to be very much a stickler and not like RPGs. Now look at me, I'm playing an RPG as is. A JRPG, no less. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, nice. But yeah, I might actually get into Fallout at some point in my life, but I think the main reason why I don't like Fallout, well, there's two reasons actually. Two full reasons. One, it's way too worldy, like it has too much to do in the world. And I feel that's more of a time sink than it is actually fun. Which is like, how dare you, you know, like, I get that, because like some people really like that. That's awesome. I'm glad you could go into that. I personally cannot. I have a bunch of games that I'm trying to get through as is, and it's consuming my life. It's just the way it be. So it's honestly a lot of out of necessity that I don't like Fallout. The other reason is I don't like the fact that there's like bugs and stuff. Like, in all honesty, like that's one of the reasons why I also don't like it. Is that a good reason? No, it's not a particularly good reason. That just because I don't like bugs, I don't like looking at those things and whatnot. But it's the same reasoning that I have for like Dark Souls and Demon Souls. I don't like the look of Dark Souls or Demon Souls. It looks far too dark for my taste. And I know a lot of other people. Oh, there's a delay? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I did. Hi. Sorry about that. I did hear that there is Oh, are you just not trying to be rude? No, I understand that there's a chat delay, but there's an actual delay in the stream, like it's buffering or something like that. Just from what I hear, and I'm just gonna use the excuse for until I check Twitch Reddit. I hear that Europe has been having a lot of problems and whatnot. Well, actually, you're not in Europe. You're in California, so there's going to be a delay. I don't know then. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. Unfortunately, if there is like that big of a delay, or like you're getting buffering and whatnot. Stop it! Out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not like it mattered though. Aye. This seems like a pretty straightforward dungeon, despite the fact. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like I just have to turn off all these little fans and whatnot. There's another little area too. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Shutting down things. Nice and proper. Oh, look! There's a chest there. What does that chest contain? Let's find out. Let's find out. What's this go, lady? Ah, willpower! Oh, man. I got a free willpower. You think it's fun because it's so early? Because you could go somewhere and find something cool on your way. You saw, say, 12 years ago. Okay, yeah. No, I hear you on that. Like, again, I get why people love that. Love that worldliness. But I think a lot of people, too, they don't seem to understand that, like, there's so many games out there that are like, so fun. And, like, they don't take nearly as long as Fallout could. And I understand there's a good reason why Fallout games should exist. I hardly agree on that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Fallout should not exist or like, you're wasting your time on Fallout, but like, I personally feel like I am wasting my time on Fallout, or at the very least at games like Fallout, because I haven't played Fallout. I'm not gonna give that like kind of like I played Fallout and didn't like it. I haven't done that yet, but I do know what Fallout's about. I do know every little bit about it to the point that I'm informed on what it is, you know. But I just don't feel like I personally be managing my time as well going through Fallout. And I've played plenty of like worldly games. Like GTA is probably the most worldly game that I've played, and I like it for its story, and I like it for just like exploring around and just like messing around and whatnot. Like that's what I like. And I would have to say that I like Fallout's style. Like it's a popular style more than I like a Skyrim. Like I don't like Skyrim's thing at all. It has huge spiders in it, which for one is never a selling point for me, and for two, it's in medieval times, which honestly I don't like medieval like century things. I just don't. But like I get like finding, exploring little nooks and crannies. That is always fun. But as for me, I just don't have the time for it. That's where it bothers down to. And it's not like I can't make time. I can make time. Anyone could make time for something that you love. You should be able to make time for it. But I don't think I'd love that as much as other people love it. And I'm glad other people love that. There does need to be games like that. So I don't really want to backtrack on it. On my statement that I don't like Fallout, I don't want to play it. But I also want to make it clear that I respect it for what it is. Mr. Eric, that I do like that Fallout exists, I should say. I guess that's the best way I can phrase it. Because otherwise I'll just spinning around in circles about what I'm saying over and over again, yeah? Have I ever played BO2? I don't know what BO2 is. What is BO2, Mr. Eric? Get out of here, seriously. 1, 2, 3, Get out of here. shield. Nice. Dang it, it didn't though. Ah, great. Panic. Panic is not good. That lowers SP. Oh, Black Ops 2. No, I don't play any Call of Duty games. But my friend is very adamant about talking about Call of Duty. I'll tell you that much. And over the years, I've grown to not hate on Call of Duty as much as I used to. I understand its place, I do, but like the only thing I don't particularly like about Call of Duty that I will speak out first and foremost about is the yearly releases. That really does not help the franchise one bit. But I don't have any other opinions aside from that. That's just it, the rest of it's just kind of bleh. Because I haven't played it, you know. I don't play a lot of shooters aside from Splatoon, and I really love Splatoon for what it is and how it's all about movement and whatnot in comparison to everything else. So let's go ahead and get Tent up in here. Again? Why is only the ones that are not aligned proper the ones that are not getting hurt and dying? Why? Oh my god! They keep going and they keep speeding up and just like, come on, brah! You need to stop doing that, please. Oh my god! And look, they're all low! Every single one of them is low! And I had no items that just hit everyone! Like, really? You freaking kidding me? Hide! I hate the way this game combos! Because it doesn't combo correctly, it doesn't do anything correctly, it's just like, oh, art. Like, I just need area of effects! That's all I need! That's what I need! I need that! Because if I don't have that, then I can't do anything else here. Oh my god. And they keep speeding up, and they keep doing this. Oh, crap, all the time! Oh my god! Stop! Stop! God! This is the thing that pisses me off the most, because, like, oh my god, just all of it. There's no anything, no area of freaking effects that I could do to stop any of these people. Like, that's just asinine. I can't run away from the battle, and then it lets me not do it. Really? Really? You're gonna do that shit to me? Honestly. That was the stupidest thing ever. Oh my god. You really just need to kill everybody! As soon as you can, especially those things.